Good afternoon. I suggest to listen to a detailed horoscope for all zodiac signs for Saturday, May 25th. Aries zodiac sign. The last few days you have had a very busy schedule, and it's time to put yourself in order. Today will be a relatively quiet day, but you should spend this time to bring your affairs into some semblance of order. Otherwise, things are likely to become even more chaotic in the coming days, and you are likely to become anxious as things get out of control. You have almost always been careless about your health, but from today, you will begin to take an unusual interest in health and fitness. You may enroll in physical activity classes and will feel a special interest in yoga. You will also change your diet, opting for healthier choices. You will no longer let your health take a back seat, whether you are at a party or at work. Expand your activities together by going on exciting trips and doing things that your partner enjoys. Especially make time for lunch with your partner. Those who are married may find this day ideal for discussing the addition of a new member to their family. While practical circumstances force you to work quite intensely today, your thoughts are occupied with home, and you are more interested in spending time with your family. Hence, you need to learn how to skillfully combine both responsibilities. Don't ignore your work, even if you are strongly tempted to slack off. You should utilize your lunch break and after work and free time to balance the two. Taurus zodiac sign. It's a good time to have carefree fun with friends. Go to a party or host a fun night out, and you're likely to be the soul of the celebration. Through this training, you will meet someone who enjoys the same things you do, and also recognizes your potential. Stress in the workplace causes you stress. Stress is ruining your health. You need to find a way to overcome stress as you will feel the tension for quite some time. For instant relaxation, sign up for a massage session or a meditation workshop. A morning walk will do you good. You may meet someone who makes a good impression on you as a person, but you have certain psychological limitations. You want to choose someone based on what they can offer you. But love is not as demanding. So, if you want to love and be loved, you have to give up this ideology and believe in sharing. You may have an advantage in your career today. You may even have the opportunity to change from one employer to another that will offer you much better prospects. But be careful of fraudulent offers, as someone has been trying to abuse your opportunities and sincerity for a long time. Gemini zodiac sign. Today you will volunteer to maintain a harmonious environment, both at home and at the workplace. This will be an exciting experience that will increase your motivation to work for peace. However, don't reveal personal information to anyone, and be prepared to digest the bitter truth if you do have to find out. Take the time to choose what suits you best and gives you the most energy. Just increase your intake of it to maintain your health. It seems like you've been traveling for a while now and eating different foods in different places. This can upset your digestive system, making your life uncomfortable, and you have to be very careful with this. You love adventure and hence, you have decided to take a risk and go on a blind date. This date will turn out to be trouble. The rain outside may tie you to the venue, but it will soon be over and this person will no longer annoy you. Someone smart and attractive will soon appear in your life, but for now, just enjoy yourself. The day is perfect for starting a new business venture. You may have been mulling over the idea for a long time, but there's no better time than now to bring it to life. New opportunities will knock on your door, and almost all of them will be real. If you do make a final decision, you'll find that most of the other problems you've been worrying about have disappeared. Cancer zodiac sign. Abrupt mood swings are possible today, and even you yourself will not be able to explain why you are so anxious and how to change the situation. Your unpredictable behavior and reaction will put others in a deadlock. However, do not forget to stick to honesty in all situations, as only this can help you achieve your goals. Today, treat everything calmly and limit yourself to the role of an observer. You may experience some allergic reactions today. If you have food allergies, you may accidentally eat this food. There is also a possibility of skin irritation. Avoid visiting polluted places if possible. You will feel better after lunch. Be sure to exercise and get enough sleep. You should consciously develop healthy habits to avoid problems in the future. You will learn something new about your partner, and this new information may come as a huge surprise to you. But it is a pleasant surprise. In fact, this new information can solve a number of problems and confusions about your relationship. Take advantage of this situation to have a great time with your partner. If you have applied for a job, contact the company. You may receive good news regarding your job. A promotion at work awaits you today. It is a favorable day for any kind of investment. If you were planning to buy a property such as a house, today is a favorable day for you and you may get a good deal. Leo zodiac sign. Be honest with yourself, because this is the only way that can help you in any situation. Don't hesitate to choose what you prefer rather than sacrificing your desires just for the sake of others. You may get confused not knowing where to start, so just prioritize all the items you are trying to make a decision based on. Your health may take a slight dip today due to stomach problems. This could be minor. Take necessary precautions today while drinking water and other cold drinks, as they can cause waterborne diseases. It is also advisable to refrain from eating unhygienic and street food today, as you may be prone to infections. Your love relationships seem quite complicated today, and some issues require your attention. However, you will soon realize that paying attention to this issue has actually helped you reach a higher level of understanding, and many hidden things are now clear. This will give you the strength to build more transparent relationships. You may be paying a lot of attention to investments and money matters today. Take control of yourself. Just buy some new properties, but don't take up any income-generating ventures. Don't put pressure on your senior colleagues by demanding a pay raise. This is not the time yet. It is better to stay and gain more knowledge in your present organization. Virgo zodiac sign. Today you will have to confide in another person. This person could be someone close to you, a friend or a relative. He or she will help you with some important task that will significantly affect your future. But the key here is the trust you will have to place in this person. This will require you to take a decisive step forward. It's a good time to listen to your intuition. For the past few days you've been denying what your mind has been telling you for fear of being overwhelmed, but if you open your mind you'll see that it's not impossible. You have always known what you needed to do. Now you will find the strength to actually do it, and see all your inner tension dissipate when you take the first decisive step. The stars are aligned to help you meet the person of your dreams. He/she will be an enterprising person with a well-developed sense of humor. You may not have imagined such a person, but he/she will be very close to what you want. So make sure you express your sympathy and hint at your feelings. New business ideas that you have suggested will now begin to bear fruit. You may have been thinking of starting your own business. Now is a good time to start acting on your own. Chances are very high that you will be able to get sufficient funding for your new business at this time. You may have to work in partnership with someone from abroad to establish the business. Libra zodiac sign. This is the perfect time to realize your creative ideas and expand your horizons. Take up some intellectual pursuits or get professional training that will help you excel above others. However, while striving for the same, you may face some financial problems. You are endowed with the qualities of an excellent coach, but most of the time you forget to take care of yourself if there is no one around to remind you. Remember that your good health is the biggest investment you can make for yourself. If you haven't thought about it yet, now is the time to start doing it. The planets are aligning today in a way that will make you feel very romantic and emotional. You've only paid lip service to the principles of love lately, but now you're ready to fully commit to the demands of love. This call to action coming from your heart has come at a very crucial time. And if you want to keep your romantic relationship alive, you must act without delay. The difficult times are behind you. You have successfully dealt with the obstacles that fate has put in front of you. So it is now imperative that you keep your cool. Also, you can now start relaxing as the tension in the workplace will be noticeably reduced. Financial benefits for a good job are also assured. This is also a good time to put that money into long-term investments. Scorpio zodiac sign. Try to take advantage of opportunities that give you something to think about and play it your way. You enjoy all of this very much and show great enthusiasm. Changes in your family are quite predictable. Perhaps you are moving to a new place in search of greater comfort and better opportunities for growth. Carefully monitor your health today. You've been neglecting to take in enough fluids and essential minerals. This may have actually taken a toll on your health without you realizing it. You can have a thorough medical examination today. Treat the results as a wake-up call and act accordingly. You will feel deceptively healthy, but you probably aren't. This is a completely unique day for you, as you may be able to combine love with spirituality for the first time in your life. Those who are head over heels in love will want to take their relationship to the next level, by planning a ceremony to celebrate their closeness. However, if marital problems arise because of this, you will have to wait for the right time. At work, the day will be a bit dull, but this is a minor job that you can't afford to neglect. Be scrupulous when filling out documents and complying with all official requirements. Due to inattention, you may make a small but significant mistake. So, even if you can't wait to go out and do your business, you should complete these works in the office first. Sagittarius zodiac sign. In general, you have a very clear head. But today your ability to think logically will be hampered by your own problems and insecurities. Hence, this is not a good day to take on a new project or a new partner. Today you may err in your judgment. Therefore, based on this, your future actions may prove fruitless. Try to relax a little today. It is high time you realize that your health is one of your virtues, and it should be developed. Today is a good day to start following a daily regimen. Take up sports or enroll in exercise classes. Swimming or other water sports can be of particular benefit to you. If you start living a healthy lifestyle today, you'll have a better chance of success. Try to strike up a conversation with your partner. In fact, you have hardly spoken at all, and have been busy enjoying your relationship and taking it lightly. It's time for the two of you to go to a new place, preferably closer to nature, to let the natural beauty run its course, filling your heart with emotions and thus helping you open up. Your relationships will become stronger. You will be driven by the need to make a difference in people's lives. Most likely, you will take part in some charitable activity that will take up a lot of your time and energy. You may have to make some difficult decisions such as staying with this charitable organization, helping others and earning much less, or returning to your regular job and earning a lot. Capricorn zodiac sign. Today is one of the lucky days for you when luck smiles on you. It can take you to places you never dreamed of. Lady Luck supports you in all your endeavors. You know that success is achieved when you work hard. In your case, you are unlucky, and if luck smiles on you, today you can achieve everything by showing determination. Now is a good time to thoroughly review your diet. Be sure to include plenty of fruits, vegetables, milk and lean protein in your diet, as these are essential for your good health. You will realize that the poor diet that you insist on eating is negatively affecting your health. However, implementing these dietary changes will be much more difficult than planning them. Try enlisting the help of a diet partner to increase your chances of success. You need to take things down a notch in your love life. You have been experiencing every emotion with a high degree of intensity, but it is impossible to sustain this. Today you need to take your time. Replace passion with romance and old-fashioned courtship, even if your mind is telling you to experience it all at once. Small but meaningful gestures will make a big difference today. There is an atmosphere of tension in your workplace. This could be due to heavy losses incurred for which you are not responsible. Don't allow yourself to vent such energy. Instead, try to motivate all those who have been hit by this wave of negative thoughts. You will be able to get the funds you need from various sources to manage your expenses. Aquarius zodiac sign. Now is the time to put all your efforts into what you believe in, and very soon you will reap bountiful fruits. Recently, you've been mulling over a few ideas. Now you need to put them into action, and this will require all your attention. Although it will be a busy time, the rewards will not take long to come, and will exceed your expectations. You have not been paying proper attention to your health and physical fitness. Now is the time to get back to your usual lifestyle. Otherwise, all your fitness successes will come to naught. However, don't overwork yourself as it will seriously affect your motivation. Just spend 30 minutes at the gym today to get back into a regular routine. Today you will be very busy with your social activities. Parties, get-togethers and family gatherings are likely to occupy most of your time, and you will enjoy socializing. You will easily capture people's attention as you will shine at all events. You are going to rekindle some old connections through these gatherings which will be beneficial for you. Try to understand what you can do to bring out the best in you. This will also make your projects and concepts unique. However, when it comes to finances, your rewards will be delayed. Nevertheless, you have enough income to save yourself from financial crisis. Just take care of what you have, and you will be able to get out of the situation. Pisces zodiac sign. Today you are humble and can witness selfless service. You are willing to give back. You may sacrifice your time, living quarters, money, or even food to satisfy others. People will respect this act of yours. Be mindful of your condition. Be attentive to your children. They may be susceptible to some infections. Spend time at home and consume hygienic food. Today, situations may arise where you will be exposed to allergens and it will not be possible to prevent it. Therefore, you need to take appropriate preventive measures beforehand. The only thing you can do is to compose your diet in such a way that it strengthens your immune system and protects you from infections. Drink plenty of water and include essential vitamins in your diet. Something about your relationship gives you an inner feeling that everything is going perfectly and that a strong relationship is at stake. The relationship may even take the form of marriage. But before you put your best foot forward, take a deep breath and read between the lines. It may turn out to be true, or you may discover something you haven't paid attention to before. You've been acting indecisive over the past few days, but now it's time to take action and drop that attitude once and for all. Don't be afraid to make a decision. Whatever you decide will be right for your future. You can also consult someone close to you about career and money, and you will get good advice today.